You're watching KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen.
I'm Omer and you're watching KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. Today is Tuesday, June 16th. KMNH is brought to you by Happen Inc. Special thanks to Christine Shee and Matthew Whitby for sponsoring this episode of KMNH.
You can most likely tell what I'm saying right now is scripted. And it's true, I read all of my scripts from a teleprompter. However, we are here with Jonathan Ulrich, an improv master. He is co-founder of Improv Cincinnati, a business that teaches improv classes to both teens and adults alike. Jonathan, welcome to KMNH, and thank you for being on air.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It is a pleasure to be here.
We've all seen improv shows either live or on TV, but what is your best definition of improv?
When I describe improv at the beginning of an Improv Cincinnati show, I say improv is a style of performance where the performers don't have any idea what they're going to say, they don't have any scripts, they get a suggestion from the audience, and then they use that suggestion to inspire whatever the performance is. So if you're on Whose Line Is It Anyway, that's the style of improv. Those are theater games. There are also longer, more continuous style of shows like improvised plays. There are improvised musicals. We actually have one of those called Hot Mic. And then a variety of other, we call them long form styles of improv. But the gist is that the performers don't know what they're going to say before they get there. What
got you interested in improv?
So I got interested in improv when I was reading a personal development blog. This was probably about 11 years ago. And I was in a phase of my life where I was very much interested in doing things that intimidated me a little bit, expanding my comfort zone, kind of working on myself. And so I was reading this blog and this guy was talking about how he took improv classes. And I was like, improv classes? I didn't even know there were improv classes. So I Googled it, and I had always loved the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? And there were classes that were being taught 500 feet from where I lived. So I kind of took it as a sign of, this is something that I should do. And here I am, 11 years later. Craziness.
When and where can people take improv classes from Cincinnati Improv?
So because of the pandemic, we have moved all of our services, our classes, our shows, our corporate team building and skill building workshops, we've moved them all onto the internet. And we were just as skeptical as anyone that was going to work very well. But it's working. It's actually working surprisingly well. So in terms of classes, right now we've got a Wednesday night class which runs from 7 to 9. And it's a drop-in class, so there's no ongoing commitment. There's also a stand-up class that we are about to start. But we've taught things like sketch writing. We've taught a variety of different improv skill sets online. And we're talking about doing longer classes before too long. We're also talking about doing outdoor classes if we can make it work. But again, the best way is to learn about all of that on our website or our Facebook page.
What advice can you give for people who are just getting into improv?
So if you are getting into improv, the first thing you should know is that the instructors know that a lot of students who are taking an improv class for the first time are a little intimidated. We all started by taking classes. I think sometimes people assume like, oh, improvisers, they're just super funny, super clever, super fast, super talented. We all took classes. There are skills and principles and techniques and strategies that make improv work. So we're not just naturally gifted. So that's the first thing. And teachers know that students are intimidated. And so we really go out of our way to try to make the experience as fun and as supported as possible. Because I've had students tell me that they were terrified coming to class, and by the end of the first class, they realized, oh, this is so much more fun and so much easier than I thought it was going to be. So anyway, breathe a little easier. Sleep a little better at night, the night before class. You got nothing to worry about. 2, I would say, improv is like any skill. The more you do it, the easier it's going to get. if you compare yourself to someone who is farther along the path than you are, you're not going to do yourself any favors. So just keep doing it. Keep putting in the reps. Keep getting the feedback and the coaching and learning, and read books, listen to podcasts. Put in the work, and it's just like any skill. The more you put into it, the easier it's going to get. The more you're going to get out of it. Also, if you want, there are intro to improv workshops. We are doing those online now as well. So if you want to just try it out, you can do that also online.
Where and when can we see a show?
Presently, we are doing shows Friday nights and Sunday nights, and we're talking about getting Saturday nights going too. And the shows are all free. They are streamed on Facebook Live and Twitch. And that's that. Until we can meet in person again, all our shows are online.
Well, I want to thank you again for being on the show and for all the tips you've given us.
Thank you guys so much for having me. It has been an absolute pleasure to be here.
Since today's episode is all about improv, I will be using my improvisational skills to deliver to you the word of the day. Tommy will be yelling out the word of the day in just a few seconds, and I will be improvising the rest of today's word of the day segment. So without further ado, today's word of the day is
Liver.
spelled L-I-V-E-R. Liver is an organ somewhere in your body. It does something, and you have two of them. Those are the kidneys. I don't remember if you're supposed to have your liver. I think you can, no, that's the appendix. I have not taken a class on human anatomy. If that is not apparent, these are your kidneys. You can get rid of two of them. Your liver does something involving food.
We have decided at KMNH News that we will be providing an improv interview today with Thaddeus, who we've recently discovered is an alien, and Omer, who will translate for said alien. This is an improv game suggested to us from Improv Cincinnati that you can easily do at home. Thaddeus, where are you from?
Warble darble flip flop, swingalingle deal baraka rika ruku, bakar sneak and neek.
He is from the very large asteroid Barako 78578.
How did you get to Earth?
Zwingaling dar flibble flop, reek, redo onion flibble dip, dango rapidoc.
He was just chilling here on vacation. He got hit by a tornado, and when he woke up, he was just at the bottom of the ocean and didn't know who he was. And then he has finally gotten his memory back, but doesn't know where he left his ship. So he's stuck here.
What is the most popular food on your planet?
Zwingdongs.
Cats.
Do you have a family?
Zwarpeldink ella ella, xylophone, crinkled crink, Pringle, Obama.
We are all family.
How has NASA not found you yet?
Dang dang, reepledeek, shrivel shrivel, calm bomb.
They have. They just pinky sweared that they would keep it a secret.
And why are you here in the first place?
Shrimpledink.
Why are any of us here?
Well, thank you for revealing your true identity here on KMNH.
Sandeldorf.
Of course.
Special thanks to Andrew Fennell and Downbound Books for sponsoring this segment of KMNH.
Hi, I'm Tulip with today's KMNH weather report. Today is sunny with a high of 74 and a low of 56. Wednesday and Thursday will be in the 80s. So, go outside, get your steps in, and exercise for the great weather this week. This is Tulip with your weather report.
Since we got to interview John Ulrich, us amateurs decided to play a few news-related improv games to sharpen our skills. And this is how it went. Hi, I'm Larkin on scene for a special report on an amazing celebration of days gone by, and it is looking amazing so far.
It is. I mean, look at that candle.
I'm so glad that everyone is able to bring all of this food and cake together to make this amazing.
Now there's mold and it's getting worse.
Oh, gross! Oh, disgusting.
Okay, so almost the entire bottom is unedible.
Oh no, this is turning out to be a horrible celebration.
Okay, it seems to be puffing up a bit.
Oh God, it's growing! It's rising!
Damn, it's falling down a bit more. Candle's fine.
Oh, phew, I'm so glad the cake is okay.
Just a candle.
Oh
Cake.
no.
No?
Is it a cake? Am I reporting on a cake?
What kind of cake?
A birthday cake!
What's happening?
It's being baked.
Thanks for tuning in to KMNH, Kids Making the News Happen. KMNH is brought to you by Happen Inc. and filmed in the Happen Studio in Northside on the corner of Chase and Hamilton. I'm Omer. I hope that you've enjoyed this broadcast, and I hope that you will tune in again tomorrow for more KMNH.